Hello students, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about Hellfire R9X Missile, the weapon that has been used by the United States of America to kill the chief of al-Qaeda recently 2 days back. So let us try to understand the issue in more detail. So first of all, the context in which we are discussing today's topic is because United States of America and basically its intelligence agency, the Central Intelligence Agency CIA, have used its secret weapon, that is the Hellfire R9X missile, to kill the chief of al-Qaeda, Ayman al-Zawahiri, who took the charge of this terrorist organization after the killing of Osama bin Laden. The killing of this Ayman al-Zawahiri has taken place in a safe house that was located in the Kabul, the capital city of Afghanistan, on the 31st of July. If we try to understand about al-Zawahiri, so basically he was an Egyptian citizen and he was a doctor or surgeon by profession, and US has put $25 million bounty on his head or any kind of information if someone can provide that can lead to US capturing or killing him. He was also one of the main accused or main person responsible for September 11, 2001 attack in the World Trade Center of New York, and that has killed almost 3,000 people. Not only that, Ayman al-Zawahiri is also believed to be behind the bombing of United States ship, that is Warship Pole, as well as the embassy bombing in the Kenya. The attack basically involved a US drone, and it is through this drone that this particular missile was discharged, with 2 precision guided Hellfire missile was used. Now let us try to understand about this missile in slight detail. So first of all, this missile, the technical name of this missile is AGM-11449X. It is also known by the name of Hellfire R9X, which is obviously a US origin missile. The main advantage of using this missile is that it causes minimum collateral damage while engaging the individual targets. That means if it is targeting a particular individual or particular area, the collateral damage as compared to the conventional warhead, conventional missiles are relatively much more lesser. And the main reason why the collateral damage is very less is because this missile do not use any kind of warhead, but instead deploy a razor sharp blades at the terminal stage of its attack trajectory. So how does it work? So missile basically uses the kinetic energy which it gets from its propulsion, and once it gains the sufficient momentum, sufficient energy, and as soon as it reaches near the target, there are 6 blades that pop out of this missile, and these 6 blades are very sharp blades that are basically used to cut down the intended target. And it is due to this reason, as it goes and comes very silently without causing any kind of noise or explosion, it simply comes and kills its target, and that is why it is acting as a ninja and is called as ninja missile. So if you look at this video here, you can see this is the actual design of missile. If suppose the target has been acquired by the laser guidance, and after that we can see these are the blades that pop out when the missile is going to strike the target. As you can see, this is a tank, so when the missile is struck, the blades will come out and will cut the intended target, and thus will have a minimum damage on the people who are nearby this area. So what is the background of this missile? It is believed that it was under development since year 2011, when the President of United States Barack Obama emphasized heavily on decreasing or minimizing civilian death, especially when it is caused by the United States airstrike. And as discussed before, it does not have any kind of warhead. It simply pulls out the metal blades to the buildings and cars to kill the target. Zawahiri was standing on balcony when he was killed. With similar capabilities was considered as a plan B to kill al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden also at that time, the Wall Street Journal reported in 2019. If you look at the dimension of this missile, so it's not very long missile, it's just 5 feet long. That is, we can say like similar to slightly smaller than the average height of a person, and weighs just over 45 kilograms. So it is much more portable, much more we can say smaller and compact in size, and that is why it is much more easier to carry it even through the drones. Now if we try to understand that for how long Hellfire missile has been in the active service of United States military. So first of all, it has been manufactured by private contractor, private defense organization, that is Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman. It has been believed to be in active service since 2017. However, for the first time, the public knowledge about the existence of this missile has came 2 years later in year 2019. Now, Hellfire is basically a family of missiles, including the Ninja missile. They are armed on the combat unmanned aerial vehicles, that is UAVs or drones in short, that the US military is continuously using for last 10 years. So obviously the question comes that is it the first time United States has used this missile to take out any individual target? So the answer is obviously no. Before also certain incidents, like in February month of 2017, a very well known terrorist Ahmad Hassan Abu Khair al-Masiri, then al-Zawahiri's deputy, he was also killed in Syria's Idlib province by the same missile that is launched by CIA aircraft. Similarly, January 2019 was when Jamal al-Badawi, who was accused of 2000 bombing of USS School, he was also killed by the similar kind of missile launched by the USS Reaper drone. Now, this is not the only variant of Hellfire missiles. Hellfire basically stands for the heli-borne laser fire and forget missile. What it basically means that this missile, initially when it was designed to be launched via a helicopter, that is a heli-borne. The target of this missile were guided by lasers, that is what is a laser guided missile. And third is fire and forget. Fire and forget means that once you occupy the target, once you pinpoint the target, after that you just fire the missile and forget, missile will seek its target and destroy it. So from that is where the word Hellfire has come into existence. It is basically acronym of these particular characteristics of the missile. However, and that is why, because initially it was developed in the US to target tanks from the Apache H-64 attack helicopters. That was the initial purpose of the missile. Gradually, the modifications were made and three major variants of this missile is currently in use. The Ninja missile that we already have discussed, and apart from that, we also have Longbow and Romeo, which can also attack and destroy the tanks. Not only that, this missile can not only be used as of now from the helicopters, but there are certain variant of this missile which is in use that can be launched via a ship as well as via a drone. So that is all about the major characteristic of this missile, and this is what recently that has been used. So I hope you understood about this topic well. That is all for today. Thank you very much.